Hey, how's it going, everybody? It's me, ScottDog. Thanks very much for joining us. As you can see, we're back. We're playing some more FIFA 22. I'll be a pro. Let's play with Nerdy. We're back with Barcelona up against Deportivo Alaves. We're going to keep going. Nerdy's hit some form of late, which is great news. We are the worst player, apart from Minguiza down here in the bottom right corner. We are the worst player in the team in terms of rating and probably performance of late. We're gonna keep going. Once again, I apologise for the voice. Still recovering from COVID, so bear that in mind. If I go quiet, if I cough, etc., I'll do my best to keep those out of the recordings. But yeah, a little bit worse for wear, but we're doing all right.
Well, this wonderful city offers the visitors so much.
And let's see how we do.
I'm Derek Ray, and I'm joined here on the gantry for commentary by Stuart Robson. I'm looking forward to
at home,
from the Spanish top flight, La Liga.
And we haven't had the greatest start to the season. I mean, that being said, we weren't very good. Barcelona, they're still a good football team, but they've not been a good way for a few years. It's also interesting with the signing of like Traore and Aubameyang. Sort of what's happening with the money situation? Because all right, they might have been on frees and loans and various other things, but you're still paying them a lot of money, right? It's very interesting. I guess Coutinho loan has helped get some of those wages off the books. Gotta be great goal, good football, boys. We've found a bit of form. I like it. And a little bit of form. Good ball. For once, a good ball into the box. Maybe they've learned from my cross last time out. Interestingly, it was our game against our old club in the Champions League that really kick-started our season. I say kick-started our season. We've scored, maybe 3 goals since then, or 2 goals? I'm not sure. But we needed something because we just weren't performing very well. Well done, Fatty, out there.
Well, let's get an update from the Osasuna match. There's been a goal there. Alex Scott?
Yep, it's a goal for Osasuna. It's now 1-0 with 13 minutes played.
Cheers, Alex.
What a touch that was. It wasn't even sprinting, just literally hit his foot and went miles.
Most people imagined they would. One such side, Osasuna.
Well, Derek, I
God
didn't
damn it.
expect them to be in a Champions League spot at this point
God
of the
damn
season,
it.
but they deserve it at the moment. Their early season form has been really good. The coach is certainly
Aren't we like
doing the
4
best he
games
can.
into the start of the season? I think you can judge who's going to be in the Champions League at this moment in time, mate.
Theo Hernandez. Pogba.
Hit it, son. Oh.
Terrific block.
Ooh. One of those classic Barcelona scrappy goals. De Jong, you might want to chase him, mate.
Did well to win the ball back.
Oh. No need for that, is there? Cutting out my passes.
Marco Friedl.
Okay.
There's been a boatload of speculation surrounding him ahead of the game. Facing his former club, it was always going to be about him. And you've got to say, Stuart, the reception has been pretty warm.
Well, it's good to see him getting such a good reception, as you said, Derek, because he put in some great performances. When
Come on, boys.
He certainly was a fan's favourite.
I mean, we've got a goal lead and now we're not really doing anything.
But their speed of attack when they win the ball back has been breathtaking. It's been a really good performance from them so far.
We brought this on ourselves by just passing the ball around in our own half. No real desire to go forward.
And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here.
This is your own doing. And again, not getting tight enough. What you're playing at.
Well, a goal to let you know about in the Valladolid game. And Alex Scott is ready with an update. Alex.
It's a goal for Valencia. Nice build-up play, and when the space opened up, boy, did he take
Get out of the way. Why are you always in the way, people?
Now at 1-1 with
It's
30
constant.
seconds
Every time I shoot, there's someone in the way.
Update, Alex. Deserves credit for winning the ball back.
He does, you're right. Deserves credit for not getting past the ball too.
And here's
I really hoped when I came to Barcelona, I really hoped that it was going to be kind of a higher level. You know, and Arsenal are a good football team, right? But I thought it was just going to be a little step up, but I feel like we just moved sideways. I mean, bigger reputation, granted. You know, bigger club, granted. But I feel like we've, you know, in terms of the football we play, I feel like we've just made a directly sideways move. I need to move to a Jurgen Klopp team. Simple as that. Okay, first half done. It's not been a blinder by any stretch of the imagination.
Into the second half then, and Barcelona hold the advantage, but a long way from being settled.
Come on, Dembele, get to that.
Well, couldn't find a teammate, unfortunately, and a throw-in to come. Pogba. Frankie de Jong. Well, potential danger. And just like that.
Good work,
don't
boys.
have the ball anymore.
Just enjoying standing in the middle of the pitch doing nothing. Thanks very
A
much.
big match in La Liga to savour shortly on EA TV. It's Barcelona against Villarreal.
That should be a tasty encounter. Plenty of quality in those two sides. Certainly one to enjoy.
So it's going
Okay.
to be a goal kick here. And they're making a change.
Gutierrez is on.
Right, I think it's a good moment to join Alex because I understand there's been a goal at La Rosaleda.
It's a goal for Real Madrid. They're ahead by 3 now with 53 minutes played. I'm really enjoying this one, Derek.
Thanks as always, Alex.
Oh, and look, Real Madrid have got a good striker up top rather than me. Okay. I do feel like it's a little hard done by where that pass, and I feel like a lot of the time that's the case.
Well, nicely cut out. Now what can they do with the ball? And breaking at pace with menace. And teammates to play it to. Gives it a go.
Get in.
And a goal.
We'll absolutely take that.
Faster things for them. 2 in front.
Finesse into the... that surely hurt your knees, right? Finesse into the far corner. Typical of like a Stevie Gerrard goal, that one.
And then the shot is emphatic. He strikes it with such power. The keeper
Did he
has no
strike it with that much power?
What a good finish.
Just struck it away. He just struck it with quite a lot of power. Just curling away from the keeper into that side net, and I like that a lot. That's what Nerdy can do. But not be involved in the game for 60 minutes, pop up with a perler.
And that's an important intervention. Quick thinking to dispossess his opponent.
Just didn't shield the ball enough.
The goalkeeper.
Same old story from Nerdy.
An exciting La Liga match in prospect here on.
Hang on, Derek. There's a chance here.
Oh, that's beautiful, Nerds. Nerds. That's beautiful. Little touch away from the defender. Actually beat a man for once. And then the finish, I was worried. I thought he's reading this all the way. All the way.
Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. And his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought.
I thought the keeper had that. I'm not going to lie.
What a good goal.
Didn't look like I really caught it, but into that bottom corner. It was 2 in 6 minutes for Nerdy.
Continues, and Barcelona hold all the aces here. And into the clutches
Oh,
of the
hello.
goalkeeper.
Oh, Nerdy's pulling the strings now.
Moving it nicely.
Gotta be, right? It's gotta be. Get in. I'm not sure what I was doing. Not sure what my shot was, but Get in, boys.
Well, let's look at this again. And the keeper just lost his bearings there.
Not sure why I thought I could turn and shoot with my back towards goal when I had 2 men to pass it to, completely unmarked. I'd have been fuming if that was me, but if I was De Jong and not getting the pass. But it worked out in the end, right? What a turnaround in this second half.
It's a massive lead, and it's very hard to imagine them losing it now. It's with Gutierrez. Candelo. Mamadou Silla. Vital interception. The danger was very real. Vlasic. And now passing it through.
Oh, come on, man. An absolute plate for you. What is that? It's quite a distance wide as well. That's the worst bit about all that. There he is, little Phil. I have to say, I loved Felipe Coutinho when he was at Liverpool. There was a spell where he was the only good thing, pretty much, about Liverpool. It was kind of at a stage when Stevie G is sort of been at the sort of the tail end of his career with us. We didn't have a lot going for us, and we needed Coutinho to actually win us games, and he stepped up and did that. Right, he absolutely stepped up and did that. It's this real shame. I know it's difficult when he wanted to go. I understand South Americans' love for Barcelona. He wanted to go. He went about it the wrong way by pretending he was injured and all those other things. So, some of the love is lost because of that. But he was a fantastic footballer to watch, and you knew that he could change a game.
And the cross is very much on. They've given it away.
Oh, come on, we were on for another. Nerdy pulling the strings in the middle of the park. I love it.
Well, Derek, what a good performance that was. They did
Well, there we go. Match 1 of the episode. We pick up a win and some goals. Started early with a ball out wide. The second goal was the pick of the bunch, right? Although, that being said, the second goal was the pick of the bunch. However, I would argue that the nerdy beat a man and put it in the bottom corner was actually more important for us because it showed we could do it. And it's not something that we do very often. We're almost there with improvements. Let's just go over to this and simulate all of these. And that gets us up to level 22. Threaded pass unlock. That we use that a lot, right? So I think it's important that we switch. Let's have a little look here. We have things to improve. Dribbling, I feel, is quite important for us. Although I don't feel like any of these are actually really... I mean, these are, but... Ball control? What about passing? I feel like our passing is pretty poor. Curve and vision. Short passing and vision. Do we need anything in shooting? We don't really want free kicking. Penalties are not that worried about. Heading accuracy could be good. Penalties, again, we're not that worried about. Over here, weak foot. Our weak foot looks pretty poor, but we don't use it very often. Nothing in pace, nothing in goalkeeping. Physicality. Jumping and aggression. I think we have to go with some of these, right? FIFA's ready to install. That's good news. Don't you think? Let's get you. Oh, crap. What did I just do? I've got 6 points to spend. What did I actually just do? Oh, I deleted. Oops. I deleted these two, I see. So I think we put one in you. Attacking position and balance. Let's go with one in here. Got 1 point left to spend. Balance? Let's do balance. Why not? We didn't do our... Oh, I see. You get more than... I thought we could only have 2 of these. I didn't realise we could go all the way down and get all of them. Okay. We'll bear that in mind. You. Precision pass. That hasn't been working particularly well for me. Distance shooter. One-time shot. I think we change you. Increases through pass and loft. I use that so often. I'm going to go with that. Most of my passes are free passes, probably for no good reason. We've gone up 1 little point. Look at us go. And we're ready to, we're ready to keep going. Where are we? We're up to 4th place in the league. What is happening here? There we go. That's what I wanted. We are now a cemented starter in the first team. I have to say, the way they do the, Phillips and Souček and Matip. I have to say, the way they do the dropping out of the first team, to me, seems ridiculous. You know, you're playing pretty well. You may not have scored a goal. They spent £100 million on you, and the manager's confidence just dribbles away. When you can't play any games, you could do some training and so on and so forth, but it just seems a bit silly. It's like this is the easiest version to implement, you getting chosen or not in the first team, which is stupid. Okay. I mean, things like the you're injured and the manager's confidence disappears in you just seems a bit silly, right? You're not in his choice to pick because you can't be, but surely he's probably sitting there thinking, God, I wish I had him as an option rather than, I think, he must have lost all his ability as a footballer. It's just one of those things that it's like it was a typical sort of EA. This is the easiest way to implement. I'm not sure what the better way is. This is the easiest way to implement, so we'll just implement it this way. A bit like the clubs wanting to sell you. Barcelona signing you and then accepting offers for you instantly. Seems a bit weird. But also, like I think there was a spell when either we were Colchester maybe and we were banging in goals and the manager sort of like, I don't think you're going to make it. We were going to get rid of you. Surely at that level, scoring goals is the most important thing. How's that for a through ball? Ooh. Anyway, I'll stop whinging. Right. That is a terrible corner. You should be ashamed of yourself. Oh, look at us go. I think that might be our first back heel. Ooh, we've got more swerve. You see that? Okay, it's not a bad start. We got tricks now. Now we might fit into this Barcelona team.
So let's have a look at the table and the chances there for the visitors to go.
Oh, on the volley, on the weak foot.
Well, it's a fantastic effort. Difficult technique, but he caught it so well. He's unfortunate.
He looks concerned. I mean, I did notice that they got Matip at the back. Great defender in my eyes. Very rarely puts a foot wrong. And I'm convinced that Joel Matip one day, if it hasn't happened already, is going to score an absolute perler. He's going to step inside the back, from the back line. We've got a penalty. What the heck? He's going to run past 2 or 3 players and he's going to unleash an absolute pile driver into the top corner. At some point, that is going to happen. And I really hope it happens for Liverpool. Fatty with the pen. Terrible pen. He's going to surely score the rebound. Oh my God. Oh my God, Fatty, that was terrible.
It's been well nigh impossible to escape all the news stories surrounding him ahead of the game, facing his former club, facing his past, and that's not always straightforward, is it, Stuart?
Well, it can
Pogba.
work either way. Some players are inspired and play really well.
They are
Some
in.
feel overawed. I hope for his sake.
Oh, they are absolutely in. Oh, they've hit the bar.
Denied by the bar. Back in play
Oh,
here.
my Lord.
The keeper has it, and all is well.
Well, it is now, but the striker did everything right, barring a couple of inches. Well, that was a bit unlucky, because you just get the feeling they need to make the most of one of these chances.
That's what I like to see. That little dink up in the air when there is absolutely no need.
Nkunku. Well, this could pose problems for the defenders.
Oh, what a save that is.
Cleared away properly. Able to clear the danger, at least for now.
I just wanted to knock it past him. God damn it.
Breaking at pace. Right, I think there's been a goal in the Valencia game. Alex Scott has all the details for us.
It's a goal for Valencia. The goalkeeper has spilled it back into the danger area, and he is there to slot
What are you two
it to the
doing?
back of the net nicely. It's all even Stevens at 1-1 with 33 minutes played.
Takes the shot.
Get in.
A goal!
Keeper probably should have done better on that one.
Pressure. Now they deservedly hold the advantage.
Well, just look at the setup here. It's such a clever back heel, and then the shot could not be hit any better.
I wonder why they use this camera so much.
Great goal.
I feel like the keeper could have got something on that, considering the saves we've seen keepers make in this game.
So underway again here. 1-0 the score.
Please, Dembele, please. Get in.
And another one.
Look at Nerdy, he's turning the screw. Goal and assist again.
Two-punch knockout.
Well, let's have another look, because this is a goal.
We're winning the ball back high up the pitch off Calvin Phillips. And then driving forward. Dembele. Goal. 2-0, 41 minutes gone.
So 2-0 now.
Oh, hello.
Fine initial touch.
Still not entirely sure why we have the narrowest defence in La Liga. They're just so narrow all of the time. I mean, that's the reason the ball went over his head. He was literally in the centre of the pitch.
Well, these half volleys can be really difficult, but just
Not sure about the goalkeeping here either.
That's a wonderful finish.
Got a hand on it, you've got to be keeping that out.
Well underway again. It's a
Well,
narrow 2-1 lead
that might
as
make it
things
interesting.
stand. And we will have just one additional minute. Into the advanced position. Delivered into the area
Ooh.
here. A very effective clearance.
Bloody Pogba. Okay,
And the whistle
2-1
is
up
sounded for
at half-time. It's been a
half-time in
good
this
first
game.
half performance. Blot on the record is that goal we conceded. Let's get into the second half.
And the second half underway, with Barcelona looking to build upon what was a largely positive first half showing. Pogba. Just looking for the right moment for that final pass. Targets available.
Ooh, I'm on the floor.
Thumped clear.
You've headed it to them, De Jong. It's our ball, right? Ref. Surely came off his
Ready
foot.
for the throw-in. Guado. Well, the ball lost here. Okay, interesting. Just hearing the situation has changed in the Valencia game. So let's get an update from Alex.
It's another goal for Valencia. It's
Couldn't quite squeeze it through.
54 minutes played.
Now you're able to see every time I play a through ball and when it's the wrong time. That's the problem with that little icon appearing.
Forward momentum here,
Oh, he's
but can
left
they
him again at
produce?
that far post.
And just missing the target.
Our fullbacks need to start dealing with this.
Now they need to be more clinical.
So making the substitution now. De Jong. Nkunku. Pogba has it.
Look at that, a dummy.
Dembele. Opportunity to deliver the cross.
Oh, hit it.
Goodness me,
Oh, my Lord. What are you doing? I don't know how we got to that header and how we got the header on target, in all honesty.
Matip. And all the way through to the keeper. And
Clatter him. I love that.
He had plenty to think about. Phillips.
Come on, boys. We cannot afford to concede here.
Not a successful intervention, winning the ball back. Theo Hernandez. Fati. And Barca moving the ball with purpose.
Good word, Dembele.
Care of the situation defensively.
Unlucky. Here they come. It's 2-on-2. We do this a lot at the back. Oh, I've stopped running. Whoops. They've worked it well. They're in. Straight to the keeper. Need to up it, boys. Oh, they're in again. Oh, they've scored. I'm not entirely sure how that happened. But good work, boys. Genuinely not sure how that happened. I'm not sure how the ball got in over the top. Not sure how the ball went in when he's clearly behind him. He's not even looking at where the ball is. Look, that's how good he is. How do you kick the ball when it's behind you like that, in off the post? One of the best strikes of the ball I've ever seen when not looking at it and it being behind you. All right, cool.
Well, back underway here, and they've split the 4 goals between them so far.
He's going to get there, you know. He's going to get there, you know. Oh, he should have done better.
Well, they would have done had it not been for the keeper.
Well, they should be ahead.
What ball that was.
Yes, it was a good save, Derek, but he should score from there. Well, that would surely have won the game. The keeper's done.
Come on,
brilliantly to
boys.
keep that out.
We can't concede again.
Just failing to hit the target with his pass, and it'll be a throw-in. Frankie de Jong. 5 minutes remaining, and level pegging here. Well, that pass easy on the
There he is. Massive getting back.
Came off the defender, so it'll be a corner. There has been plenty of limbering up from substitutes, and now both sides will make personnel switches.
Oh, you lucky
It didn't
bugger.
happen for them. And level it is in the waning moments. Can Barcelona change that situation?
Oh, not there to try a trick. That's the problem. Should have just put my foot through it, right? Referee.
To have 2 additional minutes.
Can we get the ball forward, please?
How can he take them on and beat them? And there it is. Onside whistle. Well, they can't be separated.
Well,
And goals very
well,
much part of the equation.
well.
Stuart
That
has
is
always
thoroughly
protected.
disappointing. There was a spell when we should have taken this well out of their hands, and that happened. Good performance from us again. 9.6. We'll absolutely take that. Let's see what it does to the league. We got our man of the match trophy once again. We got a Champions League game coming up, and we are currently top of the Champions League, obviously, after beating Arsenal. Let's move on to the next game. We'll put a cut in here. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the like button, subscribe button, follow us on Twitter at ScottDogGaming. We'll see you again soon. Thank you.